Yo, yo, yee ho! Everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report RASSLIN edition! Woo! Woo! I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
And I'm your boy, Scheme Dollar.
He's your motherfucking boy, King Dollar. We about to get it in. Holla for $1, baby. Arr, arr. What y'all niggas want? Just keep going. Oh shit! I'm not a '90s 2000 nigga. Definitely not.
No, not at all.
Not even close. Word, dog. Welcome back. How you been?
Chilling. What's up
Word.
with you?
I mean, if you watched yesterday's episode, I've been okay. My neck is all stiff today. It's like shit. It's like I got whiplash. Yeah, fucking like I called it, dog. It's like woke up and it was all right, but like midday, I was sitting in a meeting and then my neck was just like. I was like, oh shit. So I had to like stretch my shit out. Just like it looked like I wasn't paying attention, but I was really like just trying to make sure I didn't fucking snap my neck. Yeah. Good times.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
It was fucking the best of times. It was the worst of times. Oh shit. Nothing but garbage. But we're gonna go RASSLIN for the week. I did not see Rampage, even though I fully intended to. I ended up watching Formula One and passed out. So, it happens, bro. It happens. Yeah, dog. So what we got this week, brother?
Well, since I literally just finished watching it as we started recording, we have a new GCW World Champion. Nick Gage lost his title to Masha Slamovich.
I love it.
She's contracted with Impact. She's one of the Impact knockouts. But I've seen her wrestle a ton with GCW. She's been there for a while. She won they called it the Do or Die Battle Royal of like a month or two ago. And she was able to call when she wanted her title shot. So she picked this past Friday when they had an event in her adopted hometown of New York because she's originally from Russia, and she choked out Nick Gage in a regular wrestling match because New York sucks. They don't let you use more than chairs and fucking tables. In GCW, their doors are tables,
right?
So there was only maybe a door and a chair used in the match because, like I said, New York sucks and they don't allow deathmatch wrestling. Even though there is a loophole around that. Because there's a dude, I forgot his name, something Casanova. He's a New York-based wrestler, but he does like bar shows and like theater wrestling shows. Oh. But he calls it like a theatrical performance, so they don't need medical personnel, and he gets around it. And that's how they have like the all-out glass and fucking light tube death matches in New York. But for a regular promotion like GCW, they can't do any of that shit out there.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. I love it. The ingenuity of people.
Word to your mother.
But yeah, so I just wanted to pop that in there since I literally just finished watching that shit.
Yeah, it's good.
But this week I wanted to kick things off. I don't know if you've seen things about wrestling, and it also goes into other celebrities with their autographs.
No, not that I'm aware of. Do tell, because I do read a lot of shit.
I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, there was a video going around of Rey Mysterio at an airport.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking
people
about. Yeah,
with autographs, because it was like they literally had like a giant poster board, with like 10, 20 Funko Pops taped to it, or like whatever. So literally, these people just follow these people around, hide out in fucking hotels and airports, waiting for these people to show up to get autographs so they can resell them. So that video went around of Rey Mysterio saying that WWE's cracking down on that and they're not allowed to do it anymore. I seen Rhea Ripley, who's a WWE star. Mm-hmm. She just said something. I guess somebody followed her at an airport. I think it was today that she tweeted that out. And then I even seen videos like months ago of what's that dude from the Foo Fighters? And he was in Nirvana. Yes.
Yeah.
There was a video of him talking to people. He was like, I don't sign anything unless it's for charity. And like people were begging him no, and he's like, see ya. And he fucking just like runs away.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so there's this big thing going on with these people who are hounding these celebrities and wrestlers and athletes and shit for their autographs. So
yeah, ruining it for fucking everybody, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they're at an event, that's one thing,
right?
But if they're out for dinner or they're at an airport or going to a hotel, like, leave them the fuck alone, man.
For real, man. Just say, hey, I appreciate your work, and keep it fucking moving. Like, I wouldn't even ask for a picture. Just like, yo,
I mean, if they're at an event, that's kind of expected.
Right,
like
exactly.
A con or something, obviously, like a con or
that
something.
Comes
or
with the fucking
you catch them at the wrestling event. Like,
it comes with the territory.
That's one thing. But to camp out because you heard that the wrestlers are staying at this hotel, like, leave them alone, man.
Eminem in that line, because I'm not a 2000s nigga, and I'm thankful for every fan that I get, you know. But he's like, just leave him alone while I'm taking the shit or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, or if you see him with his daughter, don't fucking ask me for an autograph. Like, just leave me the fuck alone, bro. There's a time and a place for that shit. And for real, like, so it sucks because, like, I would never ask for an autograph, but there are people who just genuinely like, oh my God, just like starstruck, can I have your autograph and type shit, you know? So it's like, I'm not, the people that are out there stalking them, waiting for them outside of the hotels, asking for the autographs. The one with Rey Mysterio, bro, like, I saw the dudes, bro, they had so much shit, and he's like...
Yeah, one dude literally had like 20 pops
it was taped fucking to a fucking crazy.
Poster board for him
I
to
was
sign.
like, what the fuck? And it's just... that's fucking ridiculous, and those assholes ruined it for everybody. But
yeah,
I fucking get it.
They ruined it for the kids, the little kids.
Exactly, bro.
I mean, hopefully the wrestlers. I mean, I want to put it past people to be like, yo,
to
go over there and have them sign that. Yeah, but still, like, hopefully that doesn't take away from the kids who happen to accidentally run into them and be like, oh, can I get your autograph? I mean, it sucks if you have to shoot them down because of these assholes.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
I totally get it. I completely understand.
I get it too. I get it.
Everyone. I just seen it seems like it's becoming bigger news. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, everyone deserves their fucking privacy, man. There's a time and a place for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Like, would you want someone bothering you while you were taking a shit, or while you were in a fucking hectic ass airport trying to make sure you get to your next fucking destination because you only have this much time in a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That shit's stupid. Leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah, it's like, I remember I went to a metal concert, and you know, Black Dahlia Murder is one of my favorite bands. I was outside smoking a cigarette, and there's the drummer, Alan, smoking a cigarette right there in front of me. He even asked me for a lighter.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this man's trying to have a cigarette before he's about to perform.
Right.
I'm not going to bother him. I'm just going to leave it as it is. But like, hey, what's up, man? Like your shit. Here's my lighter.
That's it.
Use it take however long you need. And we left it at that. I mean, I got his autograph eventually, but I wasn't going to bother him while he's trying to chill before he goes on to perform, you know? Have his time.
I had an example like that when we were doing the pack shit. The whole like G4 TV squad happened to be on the same balcony smoking cigarettes when I was out there. And I was like, yo, I love you guys' work. That's it. I'm not going to. They were like, fuck yeah, man. And then we all just shot the shit for like fucking 10 minutes. And then they went about their day. That was it. You know, like I had to let you know I enjoy your work because I aspire to do what you do, you know. But that's where it fucking stops. They chose to invite me into their conversation, you know. And it's a different thing. But yeah, man, these fucking hounders, bro, it's stupid, man.
I mean, I wasn't young, but I wasn't like an almost 40-year-old man either. But I mean, there was one event I went to. I remember going to the Mountain Dew, like skateboarding.
Oh yeah, I remember that
shit.
They
had the garden one year.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And I had backstage passes. So like, I asked for some autographs. But I mean, it
comes with the territory.
Yeah,
you're a fan with a backstage pass.
Yeah, I wasn't camping outside in the hotel lobby waiting for these guys to come out. You know what I mean?
Nah, circumstances are different, man. You're at an event, you bought a backstage pass. They know people who are fans are gonna ask.
Well, I didn't buy the backstage pass. Well, someone gave me the backstage pass.
The point is, it's the time and the place to ask for that shit. Even though you're like respectful and like, yeah, these niggas gotta work, but you're at the same time, it's like, I'm backstage at this event. Why not? You know? And that's the time. It's appropriate. It's fucking. I can talk about this shit till I turn blurple.
Yeah,
You know?
let's leave it alone.
Let's leave it alone because I'm about to. Yeah, all right. Let's move it on.
Moving on. So since you didn't watch Rampage, you didn't see Taya Valkyrie in her first AEW match.
I know I missed this shit. Yeah.
I've heard of this. I heard of this lady for a long time. I know who she is. Like, if you showed me a picture, I could tell you exactly who she is. But I never actually seen her wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this really wasn't much of a show because it was basically a squash match versus probably some local talent. I didn't recognize the name of the person.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see her leading up to Jade Cargill, but wasn't really much to show in the squash match that she had on Rampage.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, the other thing, Stu Grayson came back.
Yep, he's all elite.
After, what is it, a year off? Well, he wasn't off, but a year on the Indies, making his round on the Indies, and he came back and teamed up with the Dark Order again. Teamed up with his old partner, Evil Uno. And so he's all elite again. Speaking of Evil Uno, apparently he got a concussion in that match with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Okay. I didn't.
So yeah.
Damn. So he's going to be out for a little bit.
He's going to be out for a while. So I think when they stretched him out, I think all that was legit.
Ah, okay.
I think he got concussed during the match, and they had to bring him out.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was that shit. Have you ever heard of Davey Richards?
Indie wrestler?
Yes, currently yes, but I believe he used to wrestle for WWE at some point.
I don't. I so definitely
Impact.
I know the name. I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle. And I definitely
seen him a few times pop
about
up.
it.
I think he was on GCW like once or twice.
I've seen signs.
I think he was
in the audience.
Most notably in that Major League Wrestling promotion,
Okay.
MLW.
Yeah, MLW. Yeah.
I think he was with them. I think he was with Ring of Honor back in the day. But anyway, he's getting dropped by all these promotions for alleged domestic violence.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact details, but apparently, I don't know who posted them or how they got them, or if it was his wife directly. But apparently, there were pictures of his wife with a black eye, and that's what's causing the allegation. So all these people are dropping him because of that. I seen a tweet that he put out where he says that, I mean, him and his wife both train not only wrestling but martial arts and shit, and those kind of things happen, and that's what it was from. Like, it wasn't from that. So we'll see how that works out for him. But as of right now, all the indies that he's been working on and has like upcoming shit for, they're all starting to cancel on him.
I saw that shit. Yeah, that's why that name was ringing a bell. Because like I said, I read a lot of shit, but sometimes it doesn't stick. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's unfortunate. And my brain immediately went to fucking Tony Hart. Right?
Teddy Hart.
Teddy. I was like, Tony's not right. Teddy Hart, yeah.
Yeah, Teddy Hart.
I was like,
which I actually think, I don't know how recent it was, but I thought I seen somebody had a recent like 2-part interview with Teddy Hart on a podcast or some shit.
Oh, really?
I gotta look for that and see how recent it was. Because I kind of wanted to check that out if it was rather recent. Yeah,
that man's cooked. I want to see that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll look into that. But moving on, have you heard of the WWE Hall of Fame? This upcoming class that because we're right before WrestleMania, and they do the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I never heard of the Hall of Fame
before WrestleMania.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I meant, have you heard of this upcoming, like the announcements of this class?
No, loosely. I couldn't tell you honestly. I know somebody from ECW.
So the ones from ECW?
Yeah, I thought somebody from ECW was getting in. What's his face? Paul Heyman was talking about somebody getting into the Hall of Fame from ECW.
ECW, I missed that one because the names that I seen, I don't know if it was announced today or within the last few days, but Andy Kaufman.
Oh, word! That's crazy.
He's getting inducted for that work that he did with Jerry Lawler back in the day.
Hell yeah!
Rey Mysterio is getting inducted, and it looks like they're trying to get Conan to induct him. But I guess they're working negotiations for that shit. And the Great Muta, who's on his retirement tour right now, he's getting inducted as well.
Wow!
I heard that Batista was supposed to be inducted, but that's not going to happen because I guess he has some movie he's not going to be around for it. So they're gonna postpone that. From what I heard, I don't know how true that is. Also heard Stacy Keibler is a rumored one.
I did hear Stacy. Yeah.
But Kaufman, Mysterio, and Muda are definites. These other ones are rumored. Stacy Keibler is kind of a hot topic right now because a lot of people are saying her career doesn't really qualify her for the WWE Hall of Fame because she didn't really do too much other than be a hot valet. She didn't really wrestle like Trish Stratus or Lita or Victoria or all these other women.
Lita put in that work.
But I mean, she was a big part of the Attitude Era.
Yeah. The tail end
had some memorable moments for me.
Yeah, boy. Whew.
TNA and then Braun panties matches. It's funny because the recent WWE Rivals episode was Trish Stratus and Lita, and they talked about that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and the Legends was Paige. For this recent episode, Saraya. Because I guess they filmed that. She filmed that before she went to AEW, and they just aired it.
Nice.
And the other rumored one that I heard is that they're possibly going to start inducting refs. They didn't say did that. Yeah, they didn't say who they're thinking of for this first one. They just said they're thinking a ref may be inducted in this class. And the first name that popped into my head, I mean, if it's going to be the first one, it got to be Earl Hebner.
Exactly. That's who the fuck else would it be for the first one?
I mean, there's other dude, Mike, was it Mike? I don't want to say the dude from Linkin Park's name, but they're very similar. Is it Mike Chioda?
Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah. I know who you're talking about. He would be my second. Earl's first, bro.
Him or the dude they called Little Flair. Fucking, Charles Robinson, I think his name was.
Nah, it's got to be Earl, man. Because
if it's the first one, if they aren't doing this, yes, it has to be Earl Hebner.
Yeah, Earl's.
I mean, they already did like interview people. They Mean Gene's in it, and all he did was interview people. And why not a fucking ref?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Mean Gene's in. Earl's got to be in, bro. Because refs do.
I hope they do it. That would be great, but
refs do just as much as the interviewers. If not more, because they're in the shit with them too. You know what I mean? So it's like, the more you learn about wrestling and what reps do, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, they're basically the ones relaying shit from the back to the wrestlers as shit goes on, and kind of help with the pacing of the match
and all that shit. Yeah, man, calling spots if people forget, and they do a lot of shit, man. And I respect the fuck out of referees. But Earl's got to be the first one, man. He's got to be.
Yes. That's why. That was my first thing. As soon as I heard ref, I was like, it got to be Earl Hebner. You can't put somebody else in before him if you're doing refs. That's just not fair.
Not at all.
Apparently, FTR, I seen your shirt. Apparently, FTR have come to a decision.
Tough guys.
They haven't announced yet. But it seems like they made a decision on their upcoming contract expiration. I think it was Dax said that they made a decision and an announcement will be coming soon. So hopefully we see that they're going to stay all elite. But who knows?
Because I'm wearing this shirt, they're going to sign somewhere else. Reverse psychology. They watch this, so they're going to see this and they're like, you know what? That guy.
If they go anywhere else, I hope it's New Japan.
Oh, I mean, right. It's still going to be within the network of wrestling that we fuck with. So
yeah, main reason because I'm selfish and I would still like to see them work for
exactly.
AEW.
Exactly.
I mean, if they sign with New Japan, I mean, Forbidden Door 2 is right around the corner, so they're definitely going to be on that show.
Right around the corner.
Speaking of which, Mercedes Moné.
Yep.
Sasha Banks, formerly Sasha Banks.
Sasha.
I seen that she's not opposed to working Forbidden Door 2. She said, I think she even tweeted out she's just waiting for the call. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that I missed last week. Well, you had something to add?
No. I'm just thinking of seeing her in Forbidden Door because that was the pay-per-view last year. I don't give a shit. That was
I mean, it's right around the corner at this point. What's it, June? I think they said.
I think it's June 5th or some shit like that.
Yeah. So I mean, we should start getting match announcements or like storylines toward those matches within the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see that what happens there. Last week, one thing I forgot to mention was I don't know if I told you about it after the fact, but WWE's NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, she ended up collapsing after one of her matches on TV.
Yeah.
Oddly, it's been 2 weeks, I think, at this point, and oddly, there's still not a lot of information about what happened to her, other than she's dealing with medical issues and she's not cleared.
Shit.
I hit up my insider.
Yep.
Asked him. I was like, "Yo, you heard anything about this?" He was like, "Oddly, no. He hasn't heard anything." Which he's like, "I don't know. It could be a work." But my thinking is like, if it's a work, doesn't really make much sense.
No. From what I understand, which is nothing. So.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. She's only 21 years old.
Oh, damn. I didn't know she was that young.
Yeah, she's mad young. She's Booker T's protege. She's one of Booker T's protege. She fucking hit NXT, became the champ mad quick, and then this shit happened. So hopefully it's nothing too serious and she can bounce back from it. But
shit, yeah.
No details, so we have no idea.
Yeah, that's no good. I don't like that.
Yeah. What else we got? I heard rumors of more upcoming WWE releases. So maybe this is another fire sale before an actual sale.
Yeah. Maybe. Wow. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is. I stumbled across an article today that that is the current rumor that talent and staff are expecting upcoming releases.
Woo, boy. Same old shit.
Yeah.
Different toilet.
But other than that, AEW, what's the big story? Blackpool Combat Club is still fucking on their heel tear.
Fucking it up.
Fucking it up.
Slapping everybody.
Oh, did you watch? You haven't watched Ring of Honor at all, right?
No.
Yeah, their shows have been pretty cool. They're doing them out of Universal Studios, so they have a set studio for their shit.
Nice.
And it seems like it's the bridge between Dark and Elevation and Dynamite and Rampage. It seems like you get out of Dark and Elevation, you go to Ring of Honor, and then possibly go to Dynamite and Rampage.
Nice.
That's not necessarily the formula that's like for everyone, but it seems like that's kind of what they're going for, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too. You build up the brand and you build up all your talent, so you can just have a strong roster no matter which fucking program you're watching. So that makes them.
Yeah, because they got a lot of veterans on the Ring of Honor, like obviously Claudio Castagnoli's the champ. Eddie Kingston is working for Ring of Honor now.
Yuta's in the Ring of Honor. Fucking
Yuta, you got the Kingdom
Joe.
Tag Team, Samoa Joe. You got a lot of veterans over there doing their thing. But it could just be to make the brand more recognizable, so people tune in more.
It's what Chris Jericho did for AEW.
It's also kind of hard because I don't know where else they're showing it. But it may be kind of hard if they're limited to just the Ring of Honor app.
Yeah, you do what you got to do to get it started,
Yeah.
We'll worry about the rest of that shit later, but I think...
Yeah, so I think they might be using that bigger name talent to get eyes on it so they could possibly get a TV deal.
Absolutely. Because the diehard Ring of Honor fans are already there, and then it's like, now you draw in the AEW fans who know the names from WWE, who got cut, who are working now, and then the people that you saw growing up, coming through AEW. Ring of Honor is that sweet middle ground. You get exposure, but you also get more than exposure. You get that fucking experience from niggas that have been in the game, while also bringing the name up because of those veterans. It's smart business, honestly.
Yeah, and they don't have a huge arena at Universal Studios. The place they got is a decent size, and it seems packed for the 3 shows that I've watched. It could also be clever camera effects and hiding certain areas, but it seems like it's packed. Their house shows are getting packed from the pictures and shit that I've seen for AEW, not Ring of Honor, but
right.
So yeah, there's a lot of heat behind them. So
it's good, man. It's good shit. We just more wrestling is better.
Yeah. What else we got going on? Oh, I hate QTV already. Just putting that out there now. I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that segment was dumb as shit.
Yeah. MJF's rebar mitzvah was pretty funny. We had that.
It was a little too long, but it was funny.
The Four Pillars promo thing with him, with MJF, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, and
Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara. I don't know why I spaced out on his name right there.
Yeah, I was going through the corners.
That was cool. Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm like, who the fuck was the last guy? But yeah, so I would like. I don't know if they would do it, but I would love to see a four-way between those four guys.
I think that
would be fucking amazing. I kind of have a feeling they might do the route where MJF beats them all, cheats his way to beating them all, and then they're like, all right, fuck you, we're gonna do this four-way to like fuck him over. I mean, who knows where they go with that, but I really enjoyed that little segment that they had.
I did too. I thought it was just a little bit too long, just a tiny bit, but it was fucking great. It was great. I do think we get the fatal four-way.
It was entertaining.
No, it was entertaining. And like for me, I'm just like, there was like when they were giving their spiels, and it wasn't MJF. It was just like everyone's not as good on the mic as he is. And it kind of showed, like, some of the shit for me felt like kind of dragged out. Like, okay, this person shouldn't have had this much time on the mic. Like, to me, Jungle Boy, he's not that great on the mic. You know, let him say something real quick, and then Darby cut him the fuck off. To let Sammy cut you off, to let fucking MJF finish it, you know? So for
Darby
me,
brought some heat.
He brought some heat, but as, like, cut him off as Sammy being the heel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I meant for me. Like, this. Some people shouldn't have had as much time as they had on the mic, because I was getting kind of like, come on, hurry up.
Yeah, out of that four, Jungle Boy is probably the weakest one on the mic.
Yeah,
Sammy's
and
just
it shows.
Annoying on the mic. But yeah, Darby's getting pretty good, and obviously MJF is kind of a master at this point.
Right. Fucking MJF.
What else? Oh, fucking! I kind of spoiled it in the beginning, but Taya Valkyrie came out at the end of Jade Cargill's squash match to reveal herself as the next opponent. I fucked that up by talking about her first.
It don't matter.
Jeff Jarrett almost became an AEW champion.
Yeah, he did.
He took on Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, he did.
But Orange Cassidy ended up beating him and retaining the what's it now? International Championship. Formerly the All Atlantic Championship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't watch any WoW this past week either.
I still haven't checked any of that out.
Yeah, and it's like the same thing. It's like in a studio somewhere. It's like a small little thing.
Oh, that three-way trios match was dope.
Yes,
House of Black defending the belt against the Elite in the JAS.
Yes, it was.
That was good. House of Black obviously retained.
Yep, banger.
But snap! Kenny versus Jericho was great.
Masterpiece.
Kenny versus Jericho was awesome.
Did you see the ratings for those or those matches?
Rating, like
the star rating.
Star ratings, no. Okay. The only thing I've seen is like, because I kind of go through. I actually have it up right now. The Bleacher Report.
Yeah,
they kind of give them letter grades.
Ratings. Yeah, the letter grades.
No, they give them like letter grades, and they gave that one an A. But I did not. I mean, Wrestling Observer usually takes
it's a little longer,
right? to give out those star ratings.
Yeah.
But it was definitely probably the best match of the show for sure.
Yeah, shit was great. Shit was fire.
Yeah. Then over on Rampage, the Elite beat the Firm in kind of a whatever trios match. Then we had Swerve Strickland beating up on Brian Pillman Jr. To the point where they beat him down, and at the end of the match, they beat him down, and Dustin Rhodes came out because he got that little feud going on with Swerve right now. So he came out to save. I was gonna say save Swerve, but he saved Pillman from Swerve. Saraya and Tony Storm took on those twin girls. You remember them, the Renegade twins?
Oh yeah. I do. Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of a whatever match. And then Christopher Daniels was back in a match with Roosh, but he ended up losing that shit. Rampage. I mean, Rampage was cool, but Dynamite was definitely the show of the week.
Dynamite. Yeah. It was all F1 for me this weekend. It was great. It was fucking great. All right, sir.
Yeah. I've never been an F1 fan. I don't know why.
Oh, they just go so fast.
I don't understand it. Why do you got to turn right?
Because it's challenging, sir. Oh God, yeah. It was these motherfuckers. It was. I think they topped out at 220 on like the straightaway in this last track. It was fucking crazy, dog. And then like, it's a high speed turn. It was whatever. This is wrestling. But yeah,
it almost sounds like racing.
It does racing. Word. Thank you guys for fucking with us.
So fucking stupid.
Stupid. We are the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. This is the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Woo! Make sure you follow us all collectively on the interwebs at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. And make sure you hit the motherfucking bell icon as well. Skame, where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me at Skame666.
Word, and follow me. I am at the Beatnik. Thank you guys for fucking with us. We'll be back next week.